Welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I am your host. Somebody asked me a question on my Facebook page, which was, how do I quantum jump into the experience where all of my desires are happening at once? Well, here's our answer, right? How do you beat your own heart? How do you breathe? How do you think? How do you do those things, right? You don't know. You just kind of do them. You just kind of take them nonchalantly as a thing that you've always been doing, and then it kind of just happens, right? You don't really question it. You start to question it when you can't breathe properly. You start to question it when you have a heart problem. You start to question it when, why are my thoughts chaotic and all over the place when I want to consciously think about something, right? Why can't I just have a steady stream of thought? Now you're starting to shake it up a little bit. Life is starting to shake you a little bit because it wants you to be more conscious of who and what it is you are, right? Quantum jumping is the same thing. It's something you have unconsciously done and will continue to do every single moment of now, right? It's about consciously experiencing the life that you want while knowing you are the one doing the experiencing, right? You are the experiencer of experiencing life, right? You don't try to beat your heart, you don't try to breathe, you don't try to think, you just do, right? Sometimes you do try to think and you do try to breathe, and then it really gets you up into like a whole mess of things, right? So likewise, experiencing the version that has everything is you. You are the version that has everything. You are the version of yourself that is who you desire to be. You are that version right now. How can you not be? Because you're aware of the things you desire. You can only be aware of the things that you desire that you are aligned with, and you are the version that's aware of it. So you must already be aligned with it, right? You are that. You are that which you desire to be right now. So you don't make something happen, you just become aware of it, right? So how do you know you're already experiencing it? How do you choose anything? How do you know anything, right? It's how you're choosing to go through your life. Like, am I going to go through my life and I am not, or I am? It's only two choices, and one of them isn't even a choice. Every moment, your choices reflect a certain identity. The act of choosing is the jump, right? And for example, if you're reading a book and decide to stop, you're no longer the identity that's reading the book. You've shifted. You've quantum jumped into the version of yourself that's doing something. You retain the awareness of what it is you were doing, but you're not that version of yourself anymore. And here's the thing: the reason you retain the information is because you always had it. You just became aware more of what it is you had, which is the book, right? The version of you that read the book up until a certain point, and then if you want to continue, you can. Just you don't need to. Here's the key: you are not trying to become anything, right? You're just becoming aware that you already are the thing. You're already the version of yourself that holds these desires, no matter what they are. Your dream body, your dream vacation, your millionaire self, all of that exists within your awareness right now. You may not physically experience all of it at the same moment. You're not likely to be lifting weights in the gym and then lounging in the beach on Bali simultaneously, right? But those desires coexist in your consciousness right now simultaneously. They must, because you're aware of them at the same time. You know that they exist at the same time in your awareness together. They're real at the same time. They're unfolding in your field of awareness at the same time. And through your higher self, which is you, they are unfolding into your experience. But like I said, you can't be in the gym and on a plane at the same time physically. You can just know in your awareness you are those two things happening physically together simultaneously, but you experience them linearly. Otherwise, you can't experience them. How can you do that, right? You already exist in both of those things, and both of those things are unfolding perfectly. Quantum jumping is not about effort, it's about awareness, right? Your consciousness is the thing that is jumping from itself to another version of itself, right? From one viewpoint to another, one identity to another. You allow the jump by simply imagining, choosing, or just being conscious of that which you decide to now be. This is who I am now. The imagined self is real. It's you. It's right now. Right? From that place, life begins to align with that identity right now. Me, you, whomever, right? Us. Here's what it looks like practically. It doesn't mean you walk into a store, buy everything on credit, and say, I'm a millionaire now. Right? You're going to get bankrupt pretty quickly. That's a misunderstanding of the principle, right? It means you walk with knowing that I am the identity that experiences being a millionaire. And how do you experience being a millionaire? Sometimes you just have to not have money at all. Say, but I'm really familiar with that part. Good, right? Now be familiar with your abundance. Because even when you are experiencing physically being a millionaire, you can still know that there was a version of you that didn't, right? I may not hold the physical cash right now, but I hold the frequency and the awareness and the alignment that I am consciously infinitely abundant, and it's all within me right now. And it's what I call forth as my viewpoint. And this feeling of negativity I have toward not having money is simply a sign that I'm no longer this version of myself. It doesn't matter. I am wealth. You are wealth. I am money. You are money. I am the experience. You are the experience. Right? And reality must, by its nature, begin to reflect that identity, because reality is literally you. That's quantum jumping. Simple, conscious, and immediate. That's it. I'm Mos Reese. This is Read Reality. Thank you all for being here. Much love, much light. Thank you for the subscribing. Thank you for the following. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the Facebook page questions and DMs. Thank you for the TikTok following as well. Much love. If you want to ask me a question, comment section, email, Facebook, whatever. Much love, much light, and I'll see you on the next one.